good morning and welcome to another virtual tour by Goldacre Estates. Today we're on the golf course here in Caleta de Fuste in the complex known as Las Rocas. We have a phenomenal penthouse, top floor, semi-detached, gorgeous apartment to show you now. Very, very spacious indeed. And of course you've got access to this absolutely gorgeous swimming pool. Literally just the birds tweeting. Here it is the winter. Of course, here in Fuerteventura right now in Canary Islands. What a beautiful pool to use. Now, the apartment is actually behind me, just a little bit set away from the pool. You do get views to the pool, but you're not right in front of the pool like some of these other apartments here. So when it gets a little bit busier, especially in the summertime, this property I'm going to show you has the most private position. It is also on the rear entrance level road that comes into Las Rocas, so it actually has some lovely countryside and mountain views to the western side here as well as to the south, and that just means it's that much quieter and more private. Now all the details as always are on goldacreestates.com. Of course you can scroll down the YouTube description here and click the link and take you directly to the listing, or use the QR code now to download our mobile property app where you can search for Caleta de Fuste and you'll find this property comes up. And then let me show you inside the property. So just before we leave the pool area, really just want to walk you around it. Beautiful overflow pool look. Really, really clean. And there is a kiddies pool as well just there. And just across from that are actually the changing rooms and toilets there poolside. And then you've got 2 or 3 entrances, electronic card entrances here, for it is only access to local residents. Now coming up from the pool there are lovely internal landscaped pathways that lead you to the property, but I've just come around the back of the property here to this main road entrance, and as you can see there is actually plenty of off-road car parking here, or side road car parking, and really open countryside just across from the main entrance here. And this road itself is actually a cul-de-sac, so at the end there is a turning circle where you turn around, come back again, and then the property entrance is here. Look, now these are actually semi-detached apartments. There's only 2 apartments downstairs left and right, and then 2 upstairs, and we're actually going now to this corner position upstairs here that actually has its own roof terrace. And just before we go in, I should just let you know that although there's very convenient road parking here, this property actually has 2 dedicated spaces, number 55 and 56, that belong on the title deeds to the property in the main car park of Las Rocas. So I've just walked in now. As you can see, it's actually a locked entrance here. You've got 2 apartments left and right, and then these internal stairs, actually with loads of natural light up here, because there's windows and ventilation, lead you up to a landing here, and there's only 2 apartments, so you only have 1 neighbour. And if I just show you now, the landing then leads directly to your apartment here on the left. Just coming into the apartment then, I just have to make mention, these are actually solid wood doors, absolutely beautiful. A tropical mahogany I think there really. And then in this corridor here you've actually got a lovely archway that then leads you into the lounge. Well, we'll take you there in a moment, but first really just on this side here by the entrance is a separate kitchen. And again, I have to say it's not often in an apartment that you actually have a separate dedicated kitchen. They're usually open plan or American style kitchens. In this case it's a beautiful kitchen. Look, you've actually got plenty of storage cupboards, and of course you've got your washing machine in the kitchen here, and an electric oven, 4 hobs, microwave extractor, your boiler as well, it's nicely masked in the cupboards there, and your fridge freezer. I have to say also, just to make mention, that you do have this side door for ventilation instead of just a window with that balustrade look. And just look at this. Clear views out to the open countryside, and that's what I was talking about earlier. In terms of positions, this really is the most private and quietest of the apartment areas because you've got those open views to the mountainside there. Lovely position, especially if you're going to live here, but even from a holiday perspective. And then just coming back through to the property, the accommodations are here. On the right hand side is a double guest bedroom. Beautifully decorated, I have to say. High quality furnishings here. It's like a cane, a wicker cane style of furnishings. And again, this guest bedroom, well ventilated, loads of afternoon sunshine, and again looking out to that countryside position there. You'll notice that they also have built-in wardrobes. Just leaving the guest bedroom then, at the end of the corridor is the shared shower room and bathroom. As you can see, look, sink, bidet, WC there, and you have a Canarian bath, full bath there with the shower on the side. And again, you've got great ventilation here looking out to the countryside. You'll notice it's tiled top to toe. And really with the doors left open during the day, of course, that takes you out to a landing and then up onto your rooftop terrace. But literally just across the corridor is the master bedroom. Again, this is a slightly more spacious bedroom, and being semi-detached or corner, you've got not only this lovely terrace doors that lead you out to the patio, which we'll show you in a moment, but you also have on the left there an additional window. So great ventilation, especially during the warmer months. There are mosquito screens on all of the bedrooms here, and you'll notice also, of course, there's a built-in wardrobe. So just leaving the master bedroom then and coming out, going past the front door entrance again, and now into the lounge. First off, a really spacious dining area. As you can see here, there's plenty of space for a formalized circular glass dining table. Of course, there's still more seating area for the TV lounge area, but this just gives you an idea how beautifully finished this property is. And then yes, you've got a recess here that opens up and gives you a much more spacious seating area. Very, very comfortable indeed. Again, really beautifully furnished, I have to say, quite classic in this wicker style. Very wide sofa here, 3-seater on the right, 2-seater on the left there. And of course, you've got that terrace patio door where we're going to go out now, and an additional east or morning sunshine windows that have high elevated views across the top of the complex itself. So actually a very, very private position here. Stepping out then from the lounge to your dining terrace. Just look at the space that you have here. Beautifully tiled, I have to say, terracotta, and of course you've got these hand-painted tile finishings here as well, the balustrades, and of course this pergola up here. Of course you might decide to put some covering if you wanted to, but this is a very, very sheltered position. This is actually due east facing for the morning sunshine there, and this opening looks due south. As you can see, it actually does have elevated views across to the pool, but you're just far enough away from the pool that you're not going to ever get any disturbing noise from there. And then you've got a very elevated view across the top of your neighbours. But as and space goes, look how large this terrace area is. And of course, that is the patio doors as well to your master bedroom. And there's still the rooftop terrace to go to. Coming back through the lounge then, I'd like to get you up to that rooftop terrace, and literally the side exit door, look, leads to a landing. And this is very, very useful indeed. Just underneath these stairs, look, is quite a cavernous storage area. Very useful. And of course, nobody else has access to this because it's a semi-detached property, corner position. And then you're literally up on these stairs and you've got those lovely views, of course, to the countryside. And also you can actually now look over some of your neighbours' positions there and then up onto your rooftop terrace. And look at this as the spaces go. Look at this huge rooftop terrace. Really, really fabulous position here. On this side, facing the west, over the countryside, a really comfortable, beautiful sofa set. And of course, no doubt you've got your barbecue going here, as you can see. Views to the hilltop of Caleta de Fuste. And then you can see here where you've got maximum sunshine. That wall then is giving you all the protection, wind protection you need. And on this side as well, a really lovely little coffee seating area, elevated views up and around across the complex swimming pool. This is a huge space, and I have to say, extremely private. Not only is it protected from the wind, but really you can't see anybody. Your next door neighbour, you can't see them at all. You can, however, see off to the distant mountains, and I can even see to the golf course from here. I can see to the Atlantic Ocean from here. You might not be able to see it on this video, but I'm actually looking at a sailboat yacht sailing past. In the distance then goes off to the Atlantico shopping centre and the hotels there where the cinema complex is. And of course on this side here to the Elba Hotel where the golf course is. That's the hotel there, look. And just behind that you'll see glimpses of the sea. So beautiful, beautiful open surroundings, but really more importantly, a very, very private space indeed. Well, there you go. I hope that was a helpful virtual tour of this really spacious 80 square metre, 2-bedroom, top floor penthouse apartment here in Las Rocas that has its own dining terrace and rooftop terrace, and of course 2 car parking spaces plus plenty of roadside parking as well, and access to that fabulous swimming pool. Full details on goldacreestates.com. Phenomenal price for what you're achieving here on the golf course. The details also, if you scroll down YouTube, hit in the description, hit the link, that'll take you directly to the web listing. And if you haven't managed to download or try out our mobile app, do so now. It's very, very useful, especially if you're going to come to the island, so you've got the full availability of all the properties in Fuerteventura available on your mobile phone. I hope that was helpful. I look forward to seeing you soon.